Virgo, are you single? Are you a Pringle? Are you a Judas? And are you a backstabbing bitch? Well, today on 7 Tarot, we are pretty much going to find out if you're going to meet someone new and that you're coming from the past, because that's what I'm kind of hearing. I've done your tarot reading for the week, and damn, I think you've probably got the best on par reading with Capricorn. Capricorn and Virgo have probably been the best weekly readings that I've done so far. So if you are interested, the link will be below. But we're going to find out for any of you guys that are kind of on the single vibe, okay? Because there was something new that was in your energy and it was really good, okay? So, Virgo, how you doing? So, yeah, we're going to look into singles and I'm going to tell you all about whether the person's a Pringle or whether they're single and what they do for a living and how they think and how they feel and who are they. What kind of star signs to look out for and what could be coming up in your actual future if you're single. You can also stick around if you are in couples, and I'll see if I can pick up on any messages for you as well, and any other messages. But let's see. Lucy, Lucifer, Laura, Linda and Belinda. Lucy, Lucifer. I think you really could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you've got Capricorn in your chart here. I'm also hearing Charlotte, Webb, Billy, the name Bill. Anyway, so let's see. Virgo. For single Virgos, what has single Virgos got coming up this week from the 4th? What has single Virgos got coming up this week? So, 3, Pisces. This person probably works for a living, maybe doing anything esoteric. Also could be a law-abiding citizen. I'm definitely hearing Laura or, excuse me, Els. So Elzebub is definitely one picking up. This could be a Capricorn Piscean person here, but definitely kind of working. This person works a hell of a lot. Okay, they could be self-employed, they could be working on a business, they would also be like a motivational speaker or kind of giving you some kind of motivation in order to be able to move on from the past. If you've met someone new and you've come from a third party or you've come from a breakup, this person has probably come from the same kind of background, is definitely what I'm hearing for a lot of you. Unless you're looking for something in the background, like I'm looking for, it might be where you're digging up information on someone's background is what I'm hearing for a lot of you as well. Like I need to dig up from some information on somebody's background. Okay, let's see. But yeah, this person would be like someone that can motivate you. Also, it's definitely a Piscean for a lot of you, a 3, like a life path 3 or a Pisces. Okay, now if you've come from one of those energies of like a say Virgo or Piscean or a life path 3, then this is you getting over that, and this is a new door that opened with this person that is now available and single. Okay, so obviously when you're single, you definitely don't want to be mixed up with a Pringle, right? So it's kind of like this person that you've met could have come out of some kind of situation where they've gone through a breakup and they're now kind of single, and now they're motivated in order to be able to, what they're doing is basically concentrating on work quite a lot, this person here. Okay, let's see. Virgo. What has Virgo got coming up for single Virgos this week? Single Virgos this week. 4 of Cups. Man, your reading has completely and utterly changed. Completely and utterly changed. The reading that I just did for Virgo was probably the best reading that I did. This is also a Pisces and also a Scorpio and an Aries person. But those energies of Aries definitely came up before. So this is, well, not interested in a third party situation. So if somebody is in a third party, I feel this person here works for a living. They may do something like me, okay, but sits in front of a TV screen all day, kind of like working. It would also be a Piscean, but it would be like Scorpio Pisces maybe, okay, but they sit in front of the TV and they work all day, okay. So they do things like this in front of a camera. This would also be you guys watching this kind of stuff here as well. Okay, they don't sit near a tree, Virgo, okay, and I don't think, so I keep hearing Trio, Leo, or an Aquarian, let's see, but whichever way it is, this person isn't accepting of a third party relationship, which means if they're single, they've blocked out an ex. Like if you guys have kind of like met this person, right, and you're talking to them and you're like, I'm a little bit kind of like inquisitive and I'm trying to figure out whether they're actually still being contacted by their ex. No, because they're blocking out their past, which means that they could have come from a third party energy here, okay, but they're not actually. So this person is single. This person is single. They could have been in a third party situation, or they definitely got out of a what I call a drama triangle, which is that they went around and around and around in a situation that was extremely karmic. It could have involved divorce or house settlements, and if it didn't, it would have definitely been something that where it was just a pattern that played out and played out and played out. And this person is 100% single because they're not with anybody, because they're not. If I say not, you say Pisces swinging on a tree. So they're not accepting and they're not talking to a past energy. So there's blocked energy here, but what we're doing is that we're looking at singles. So you have to start looking at these readings, what I'm doing here, Virgo, as single energies. I'm going to be telling you about the person. This person is a Pisces Scorpio placement. Okay, Pisces Scorpio placement. Okay, either a life path 4, life path 3, but there would be Pisces Scorpio. Okay, and they would either accept it from someone if this person that if you started talking to this person, because they, like I said, if you get mixed up thinking, is it them, is it someone else, is it blah 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 blah, this person would talk to you immediately and be really loving and giving of you, because they would accept this cup. If they don't, what this person is that they choose, like if they choose you, they choose you. Okay, if they don't choose you, it's because they've chosen someone else here, right? Because, like I said, I'm kind of picking up energies here that someone might have like offers, perhaps. What they definitely aren't doing is accepting offers from their past. That's 100% sure, okay? Gary or Tina or sure to be sure someone from Ireland also, or from Idaho. Anyway, what I do know is that this person isn't accepting an offer that it requires them to be in a third-party situation. They're definitely not accepting anything from their past. They're moving on with their life. But if this person is single, okay, and they're all over you and they're kind of with you and they're talking to you, then it's you and you alone. They won't accept anything of, like a lot of us shouldn't. Okay, I'm not going to be in a third-party situation. The person that I'm with is the person that I'm with. The person that I want is the person that I want. I'm waiting for the right offer. Okay, so this person would sit back. They would actually sit back and wait for an offer. And if it came their way and it was what they wanted, they would 100% take this offer. Okay, but what I'm trying to ease your mind, you guys, if you're kind of like, should I take this offer? Should I like give this offer? Should I accept the offer? I don't know. You could be having a multifaceted energy of an ex and a future partner here, but like, should I offer this? Should I offer this? You would know if this person they would speak to you. If this person didn't speak to you at all in any kind of manner of a relationship, they wouldn't. If they would definitely talk to you here, 100%. Okay, but this person here, they probably work for a living, could be at home, and they're waiting, which means that they're single. So they are waiting to be offered as a relationship. Okay, but these two cards are completely different than what your actual weekly reading look like here. So let's see, for single Virgos, what should they look out for in the future of a single person? For single Virgos, what should they look out for in the future? Seven of Swords, a Cancerian or a Life Path 7 person, okay? This person has just got out of something here, okay? I don't know, you could have like, say if you're watching a Virgo, right? Because I'm kind of picking this up, that you're watching in your Virgo energy, right? The other person also has some of these energies as well, like Pisces, Scorpio, Life Path 4, Aries, Pisces, Life Path 7, Cancerian. Because what I'm picking up as this energy is you and this person, which means that both of you should have just got out of a relationship, and this is just bumping into someone to offer them now, because we've got to get out of this negative bollocks that you lot keep going through the same thing with an ex and you keep going back and all that. No, what we're doing now is changing everything now, Virgo, okay? So you either have bumped into this person or you're about to bump into this person, okay, and make this offer more than likely. But that is what this 4 is waiting for from this 7, which is a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian placement. This Life Path 4 Scorpio or Aries person they may have chosen someone. So what they're not doing is taking loads of offers, and what they are doing is waiting for the right person to come along to make them this offer. Now, if this person that you know of is really accepting of you, it would be you that they definitely want, but it would be you that has to go this energy. Because this energy here is a masculine person. This is 100% possibly stubborn in their own way, but they are definitely a masculine energy. Okay, now what they definitely wouldn't do is fuck you about here, because they, like I said, this person is not going back to their past. If this person from their past, and you like say you know someone, right? If their past partner was to come back, they would say no to their past partner. Okay, so the good thing is that you know that you wouldn't go into a third party. Okay, so you're Virgo. Okay, you're watching this and you're thinking, who should I look out for? Okay, because we do have kind of stubborn energy and arrogant energy here that I would read this differently if I was doing you a reading in a different manner, right? So what I'm picking up, this person is not taking offers from their ex energy. If they've just got out of something, they're not taking offers from their ex-partner. Now, if you are, say, watching this and this is you, and in the comments you're like, well, I'm not taking offers from anybody and I don't want anybody and I don't want anything, then I would question why the hell it is that you're actually watching tarot card readings in the first place. If you're not taking offers, you're single and you don't want anybody and you don't want anything, then I would question why it is and what you're looking for. Okay, but this person would not be going back to their ex, and they kind of like sit back and wait for someone to chase this person. Okay, so they like the thrill of the chase. They like people to go to them and want them. Okay, if, like I said, if this person knows that you wanted them, this person would take you 100%. They would take you with them. Okay, so if you were traveling, sorry, my TV's about to turn off. If you was traveling or anything like that, this person would take you with you. If you're ascending and you're new, this person would take you with them. Okay, so you would go forward together. Okay, as long as you're not going back to your past. Okay, because that's why they would have to learn to trust you. This person could have slight trust issues around knowing if you are talking to them, is it only them that you're talking to? Like, are you talking to anybody else? Like, you know, if I've just met you, I've got to get to know you first, because if I don't know you that well, I have to get to know you to know that you're going to be someone that sticks around, and that you don't just kind of like disappear for like and then ghost me and all that sort of stuff and whatever. And that, you know, I want to know that if I'm the one that you want, I need to know that I am the one that you want. Okay, that you're not just going to disappear or that you're talking to someone else, or basically that you're going to go back with your past. I don't want to know that. Okay, I don't want to be talking to you and then suddenly you've gone back with your ex and stuff like that. I don't want to know that either. Okay, so there is multiple ways that you can look at this now, Virgo, because I'm kind of getting this sense in my head that doesn't make any, a none maybe, but this sense in my head that a lot of you are kind of really relating this to also being yourself as well, that are possibly watching it on the aspect of knowing that your ex is kind of maybe that was in a third party, that you have left, and that you're kind of teetering maybe on going back. But you're not going back here, because you should be going forward. Okay, so I'm kind of getting this message that I'm reading it as a new person. Okay, I'm reading it as a new person, but I'm reading it as also of you guys that have actually just got out of a relationship that wasn't going, it was karmic. 100%. If you was to go back to an energy, it wouldn't work. It would replay itself out. This is karmic scripture. Okay, karmic scripture. It's written sandstone. It's what I channel from, right? It's how I read and everything else when I'm channeling. But like, it's a page of a book that was of the past life. Okay, in the past life, when you come here, you replay out an energy with a person that mirrors you. Okay, which is yourself. It's called alchemy. It isn't anybody else. They may look like someone else, but they are actually you. Okay, now when you are not prepared for a relationship, when you think that you are but you're not, and you realise, why do people push me away and pull and push and pull and push and pull and push, it's because I'm not actually reached my ascension process of actually getting to the person that I'm actually supposed to be within the future. So my soulmate actually pushes me out and pushes away, and we destroy each other until we get to the person that we're supposed to be with, right? So anything from the past is scripture. It's written a book. You can't change it once it's wrote, because that is destiny. Destiny of karmic past is wrote in Sanskrit for you to experience. So you've experienced it, right? So you don't want to experience what can't be changed in the future, because people don't change, things can't change, they just change their behaviour for other people when they meet someone that matches them, okay? Because they'll be that person, but they will seem completely different to a person that matches what they want, okay? You get me? Okay, if you don't get me, you'll need my teaching tier where I explain all of this sort of stuff in depth, okay? And I also teach you how to read tarot cards and everything else to look into it deeper, okay? But we need to kind of get on with the reading here. But this person has, like, they want you to come to them, okay? They probably like your attention. They could be a little bit of an attention seeker as such, okay? But they do like the thrill of the chase. They do like to know that excuse me. They do like to know that you're truthful and you're honest. This person might have a little bit of kind of sorry man, auto power off settings. To keep the TV on, press any button except the power button. I don't want to because I don't know where it is. Hold on. Any button except the power button. Sorry, but that kind of gives me my light. Right, there you go. So that's that over and done with, right? But here, so what you've got is this person that needs to know that they can trust you. Okay, here, which way around was it? This way. So it feels like that you are literally just about to bump into this person. You're literally just about to bump into them, or you have. And what you guys should be looking at this as X is that you're just getting away from your ex. Okay, and that you're single, you're moving away from your ex, and you're basically just about to bump into someone new. The person that you're about to bump into is a lot like you. They've just got out of something, okay, and they possibly also like the thrill of the chase as well as what you do, okay. Okay, so for single Virgos, what is it that they should look out for this person in the future? What should they be looking for? If they are single Virgos, what should they be looking for? Okay, so you got judgment. It's Libra energy also. This person is also very mixed up with their past or their present or their future maybe here. And it could be you. It could be you guys that can't decide whether you want this person or not. And it's a Piscean energy. You don't know, like, unless you really know. Like, if you're like, no, I'm 100% equivotably, I know, okay, then you do. And I can't take that away from you because that is also... There's something here that you can't take away from me. You won't get away from me. Someone's being hounded down by their ex energy here. It's getting mixed up because your reading was not like this at all. Okay. So if this is a single person, then we have to kind of, well, they're spiritual. They're on a spiritual ascension path here. They may have slight trust issues of not knowing if someone really wants to be with them or not. Okay. Because this is... like someone that you may know of, okay, but you haven't concreted the relationship as such. Because this is also like a yes or a no. Is it yes or a no? If there hasn't been a question, then there hasn't really been an answer. So you may not have even bumped into this person yet. Like, you might not have even bumped into them, okay. If you have, there hasn't really been any discussion of whether you are going to be doing anything any more than what you are here. But I really do keep picking up, Virgo, that some of you here are really still dealing with something in your life of this judgment energy here. And it could be to do with a Libra. Now, in Libra reading, in actual Libra reading at all, the actual Libra reading that I did on my website was an absolute shit show. Like, it was all over the place. It really was. Then I did Virgo, which is over on the website, and Libra came up in your reading, but it was only once, and it was a very, 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 very good reading. Okay, it's also coming up here where it's kind of telling me that you've kind of got these energies where there might be different placements here, where like you're watching it on the aspect of someone's getting out of a marriage or a relationship or a commitment of work. And they're running from this Libra, like they're actually running from this two here, okay. And it might be you, but someone here is trying to escape their past and get rid of their past person. Now they either have and they're not accepting of it, or it's you and you are trying to escape this partner, the past, okay, and you're trying to go towards the future of this person, okay. Now we'll only kind of really know what that is until when we clarify what these cards are going to be saying, okay. But let's see, Virgo, single Virgos, this week please, this week for single Virgos, what is it that they should look out for here? Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles. So there is this opportunity here, and this opportunity is something that is grounding and stable. It's up to you. Who is it that would eat dinner off a three-legged chair or a three-legged table? Would you? Would you sit on a one-legged stool? Okay, so would you want to be shit on? Not really, right? Unless it's kind of like a golden shower. But would you want something that's really stable in your life to give you a great foundation that can support you? Okay. Now, are you looking for an ex that won't support you, and you're basically focused that much on money being the main factor than what you are actually a relationship? That you're more focused on the past and you're more focused and worried about going over money and not having it than what you are actually creating it. So what you're going to need? Advice from Steve. Where's that going to be, and also is on the teaching tip? Right. So if you constantly and utterly think about when you're in the shower, right? Say you're in the shower, right? And you're in there and you're washing your hair and you're like, all right, nice, yeah, right. You're like, oh, fucking, oh, like, right. What? And your mind's wandering, right? What am I going to be doing today? Oh, fucking hell, I've got no money. I've got like, oh, my husband or my wife's cheating on me. I've got to leave. I've got loads of stuff to do. I can't fucking concentrate. And then you're kind of like, okay, then the future part of what you're doing is focusing that much on all the negative stuff that you haven't got, like money or support or like anything else. I've got nowhere to go. I've got nowhere to live. I've got no partner. Fuck, give it 5 minutes in the shower, bruv, and you're kind of thinking all sorts of crazy shit from the past. Before you know it, your past is in your memory of like, oh my God, my ex keeps coming back and trying to get me, and my ex is going to do this, and my ex is going to do that, and what if my ex comes back? It shouldn't matter if your ex comes back. If they're an absolute raving lunatic, then what you need is the police, okay? What you need is the police, okay? Or you're concentrated that much on negativity that you might actually fuck up the future. Because that's what you see, you're not supposed to think of past or future. All of this manifesting bollocks is bollocks. It's like, you know, law of attraction is bollocks, because you're not supposed to think of the future. The future will trigger off a memory of the past. So you'll live out the past constantly if you're thinking about the future all the time. Okay. When you're present, your energy will raise. When you're very present and you're very careless, carefree, not really thinking, silent whisper, just like easy come, easy go, really good, right? You're living presently. If you are kind of fighting to get anything in the future, you're living out the past, because you'll have to fight to get it. So you're pushing it away. Okay, so you're fighting and you're living in the past, because your memory will start creating fear. Okay, then it will start creating an emotion that will create triggers of memories of snapshots that will make you think of the past. Okay, so what am I supposed to do, Steve? Follow below and I'll tell you, because I'm going to be doing how to, now it's going to be going very soon, of how to educate your mind and stop it from thinking about the future or the past. Okay, takes process and it takes practice. Okay, but anyway, let's see. So for single Virgos, what has single Virgos got coming up? 6 of Cups. Relationship. If you want it, it's there. It's an opportunity. If you want this opportunity, you've got to go towards this person, because they're probably not coming towards you here. Because I really am picking up on a lot of signals of like past exes and stuff like that some of you might be trying to escape and get rid of, but you still can't stop thinking about the past, okay, and you're still dwelling on it, which means that one of you could still be getting over the past and trying to get over all of that. Now, me, for instance, I would want to be on my website where your great reading was. If you have met someone new and things are going fucking brilliantly, then you're on that timeline, okay? If you guys are here and you're married and you're fucking like getting divorced and like you're backwards and forwards and God knows what else, and you are not wanting a relationship and you are definitely not thinking about finding anybody, and you're in a marriage that's really not going anywhere and you can't seem to find anyone and you're not talking to anybody, then this single reading is for you guys, okay? Sorry, because this really could be for some of you that are not talking to anyone, like you're really not. Okay, and you've got out of something here and you spend majority of your time working, and you've not got any time for a relationship at all, and you're not out there looking or anything, okay, and you're not even interested in doing it, because some of you here, you might even be interested in perhaps trying to get back with your past when your past is gone. Your past isn't even there. Like, if they're not communicating with you, if anything else, that means the person has actually gone. Okay, so some of you could actually just be waiting for communication when you could be on your actual great timeline of maybe where you have met someone. Now, if you have met someone and that vibration matches yours, that's your reading. If you are not looking for anybody and you are kind of like, no, I'm still getting over my ex and they left my husband or wife and they're with my husband and wife and they keep going backwards and forwards and they keep cheating on me and leaving me and everything else and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, man. But say you have met someone and this is what you're thinking and you're feeling. This is what you're constantly going through, and to constantly worry about money and anything that is support within your own life here. Okay, but I don't know if this is actually coming through as the single person that you're about to meet. If it is, they like the thrill of the chase. They want someone that is truthful and honest. They could be in the public eye, which means that they wouldn't want to embarrass anybody or themselves in the public eye. Okay, so they would definitely want to know that there's a commitment there before they actually take this. Okay, you need to build up trust with this person if they are new, because they could have had their heart broken from a past relationship, which means that they could have got out of it, okay, and they could be a little bit shy, which means that, okay, I prefer people to come to me because I don't know if you're, like I said, if this person doesn't know if you're like with someone and they still think that you're with an ex or that you may be talking to someone else, someone wouldn't really approach a person. Like me being a guy, I wouldn't approach a girl if I was kind of thinking, are you single, are you not, are you with someone, are you still seeing your ex? And I would just kind of like, well, I'll just leave it down to chance that I actually meet someone here, okay? And that could be what a lot of you are doing. You're kind of like, no, I'm freshly single and I'm actually cross-watching, thinking about going back. Well, if you are, I wouldn't, because this person's going to say no, okay? I can save you from embarrassment. If you are considering it and you're watching, you're thinking, you know, I'm just about to go and back to my ex and see what they say, this person would say no here, right? And that should be on the timeline that you guys are on if you're still connected with an ex energy here. Okay, so what is this Three of Pentacles about this new person that Virgo would meet? What is it about this Three of Pentacles? A Pisces as well, 3. You could be a Virgo Pisces. And the person that you meet is the same, has like Pisces in their chart. You've got 3 and 3, okay? So this is, you know, for you guys that are all in third parties, man, this would be you guys here that are all just like fresh single, you know, finding it very difficult to find anybody, like still getting over the ex, still dwindling on the past, not raised your vibration, not thinking positively, you know. 4 of Cups here. So this person could have children, but they would, like I said, they would accept this. They would reply. If this person like replies and keeps replying back and forth, and it gets flirtatious and everything else, this person would kind of like, well, if you're serious and I'm serious, I would take this offer. You see, the offer comes in, they would take it, but they're a masculine energy, so you have to offer to this person. I can't tell you 100% because this is a general reading that this person would accept it, because it might be an ex that's watching or an ex that's present thinking, oh, I'm going to communicate. Okay, and this person says, no, sorry, and you're kind of like, well, your readings are bullshit. Okay, it could be because they're actually waiting for the right person to come along to communicate. So if this person gets a lot of communication from people, they're just kind of waiting for the right one. Prince Charming, okay, or something like that, or Prince of Persia, okay. But yeah, they're waiting for that message and they're kind of waiting for that right one. What's this? It could be a Cancerian or a Life Path 7. What's this 7 of Swords? It's the 4 of Wands. You see, this person's stable. You might see this as a very negative energy, but what they don't is fuck about. This you'd have to chase this person if you wanted them, because they have a lot to lose. They have this 4 of Wands to lose. Okay, as I said, man, if y'all want this and you know this person, you had these kind of cards in your actual reading, in your weekly reading. Like I said, if you're watching this and you're like, well, I'm still dwindling on my past and I kind of know someone new, go towards the new person, because this is what you get with the new. If you go back with the old, you might as well forget these and you just stick with that. Okay? So it feels like that this energy here does come in. This person is definitely got Scorpio Pisces in their chart, 100%. 4. Aries, Scorpio, because they're both 4s, Scorpio and Aries. So they would come up as the same character, okay? Very stable, very loving, would look for marriage or long-term commitment. That's what this person would want. Long-term commitment with a stable person. If this is an ex, no, because it's finished. It's not stable, okay? Or they have a horse stable. What's judgment for? Judgment. Why does this person have judgment around them? King of Cups. It's a King of Cups. That's what I'm saying, man. This person wouldn't fuck about. This person wouldn't really lie or cheat either. If they wanted someone and they knew who they wanted and they were talking to this person, that would be the only one that they're talking to here. Equivocal. They're a King of Cups with this 4 of Pentacles and this 4 of Cups and 4 of Wands. This is a one man woman, or what do you call it? A one woman man or a one man woman? I don't know. This person is talking to someone, okay? Again, you've got water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's very important to know exes and their placements, because your ex's placements could be here, where the ex is kind of showing you these, like, you know, negative energies of getting out, meaning that if this person is talking to someone new, you would know about it, okay, because it's a King of Cups, okay? So they'll be very loving, very stable, 100%. Have their own house, have their own home, probably have their own company, and they would possibly have people talking to them. But like I said, if it's the one that they want, they will be talking to you, okay? In that way, meaning that love would be expressed and so on and so forth. Okay, so what is this Ace of Pentacles for this new person that Virgo may be looking at here? Ace of Pentacles is a 9 of Swords. And suddenly you start worrying a little bit, or you might be late. Like if you're talking, this could be at different hours, okay, different hours, like working hours. It might be difficult in order to get in time in order to speak also here, because 9 of Swords can also mean late at night, okay? And does it keep me up late at night? Like I'm thinking about this person at night time is when I start thinking, or talking to this person, it's at night time, okay? It's kind of like after work type sort of hours or something. What is the 6 of Cups here for? 6 of Cups for the person they should look out for. There you go. Your reading is kind of the same. I think you did have this slight discrepancy with X energy around, but I think a lot of you are, this top layer is what you guys are coming from, okay, as you bump into this bottom row here, okay. So the top row is showing you what you're coming from, okay, and what they are coming from. One door closes. This came up in the monthly readings if you haven't watched them. I don't know which readings they were, but there was a few that were, I was saying, there's a Virgo energy there somewhere that's coming up in the month, okay? And I was saying it in quite a few readings. Throughout the month, it's now making me think, it was Virgo. I said there's a single Virgo that is, like Virgos, there's quite a few single Virgos. They either got out of something and they go into something else. And then, but whichever way around it was that somebody is about to meet someone throughout this month. So what you have done here, someone, as what you have got out of a third party situation. As you do, you basically bump straight into this one here. You end a cycle and you run straight into this one. It's kind of like divine timing has not been that much time before you met this person. Like it's gone from one relationship basically straight into bumping straight into someone else, right? It's because someone has probably moved on as you moved on, and both what you did here is actually met this person as one door closed from the past, the future door opened and gave you this person here as a karmic reward. Karma was very present in your reading, I've got to say, because the Wheel of Fortune was showing you right at the end of your reading a state of mind that you could have been in and where you are, or a state, or somewhere, and it required movement. Okay, it required movement, and what it showed you is Where you are is karmic energy. Very negative, very bad, not a very great place to be. There was an opportunity for you guys to possibly move this month or from here, move towards a stable energy that was Aries, Scorpio or Pisces. That person is here in your reading. So as you're watching it, you're probably trying to escape your past, probably trying to get away from something that you've got here that is very negative, that could be a house, a home or whatever, and a very distractive past, which can mean a town, a city, a village, a country, okay, because this is world, global stuff. So it would mean like plane tickets, it would mean visas, God knows what else, because it's Libra as well, okay? So it would mean visas, tickets, whatever, country, town, you know, whatever, cities. And this would require travelling, okay? Which means that you'll just watch your reading, man, because it was really good, okay? So there you go. There is your free part of the reading, Virgo. If you like me as a reader and you want to know about where the rest of your readings are or will be, they're over on the website. Your weekly reading is in depth, okay, and I go through each card and then I clarify each card and tell you what they are, who they are, what it is, tell you to look at this one and represent it, the one that you've got for your weekly, okay, because it extends over a week really. And then I don't think I did, because your reading was so good I didn't need to use any negative cards. But if you are interested in them, you can buy them single. You just buy the actual reading, one-time offer, you buy it, it's yours, okay? Or you can join as a subscription, which means that you join the silver tier or gold tier. The silver tier offers you all of the monthlies and all of the weeklies, and you get access. Or you can have the gold tier, which is full access. That is weeklies and monthlies and all the teaching stuff that I normally ramble on about and channel and all that sort of stuff to help you get away from your past in the future. All of those videos and advice and loads of questions that I constantly get, I just make like loads of different videos that answer people's questions, that give you all the knowledge that I have and know, how to read, all that sort of stuff, and I put them into videos and I sell them to you guys, but I put it in a package, meaning you can join the gold tier that will give you all of the tarot and all of the teaching segments. And on the new website, it's quite easy to navigate yourself around because they're all tagged and they're all in separate. It's just like watching Netflix, basically. It's so easy, okay? You can get $10 off your first subscription. If you've not subscribed, the first, if you want to join, it's only the gold tier. Okay, only the gold tier. But if you go into the gold tier, it pretty much takes $10 off, and it would be the same amount as what it would be for the weekly if you was to just go to that. Okay, the silver one. So you want the gold tier, $10 off. That will give you access to pretty much everything. And there you go, okay? So thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click on all the links provided below. Music, mixing, mastering, all that sort of stuff. I'm also a music producer. And you can follow my music if you like. It's all free. It's called Angel Radio. You can follow the link provided below, okay? All right, Virgo, I really do appreciate it, guys, and I will see you soon.